Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm delighted to be joined by her, Skye Nicolson herself. Skye, I've been trying to get you all week, but I finally got you. It's the morning of fight night, so how are you feeling?
I feel so good. I'm ready to go. I feel fueled, happy, had a really good sleep last night, and yeah, excited to put on a show tonight.
You've had a good sleep, you're energised, but this is your fourth fight in just over 90 days, whatever it is. I don't know what the exact numbers, but you've been busy, and you've not just stayed local, you've travelled all over the world to have a fight. So is there a little bit of fatigue in you? Are you tired? Do you need a rest, or are you still got that buzz for the fight night?
No, I've definitely still got the buzz for the fight night. I'm so excited to be fighting again. 4 fights in 91 days. I'm excited to go home and have a break after this one, but I'm really glad that we managed to get in this fourth fight, because I definitely feel ready for it.
Well, your fourth fight, you're up against a former world champion in Bouvier, and just your fourth fight. Now, is that testament to where you think you are, taking on a former world champion who's vastly more experienced than you in terms of, she might have a lot of losses on her record, but she's vastly more experienced than you. Is this the right fight at the right time for you?
I think it's definitely the right fight at the right time for me. I think it's going to be a good test to see where we're at. We want to start looking at title fights in the next 12 months, so I think it's the perfect opponent for right now for us.
Well, we've looked at girls like Sandy Ryan. She had a tough. She took a chance. You know what I mean? If she came up short, but she took that chance. Are you willing to do that right now? Are you willing to take that gamble and face one of these top girls sooner rather than later? Because obviously your skill set is second to none in terms of where you're at, but are you willing to wait, or are you ready now, so to speak?
I think we've definitely said from the start we're just going to take it fight by fight. We're not going to jump the gun on anything or rush anything, but I feel we're moving at a really good pace. We're fighting different types of opponents, and this is just another little step up for me, and a good test to see where we're at. Like I said, we're taking it fight by fight. We're in no rush. I'm 26, I've got plenty of time, but I think we're moving at the right pace at the moment.
I mean, like I said to you, you fought all over the world, and we're hearing chatter that Australia, Eddie wants to break into that market. So what would that mean to you to bring, obviously we've got your countryman Kambosos against Haney. I'll probably get your thoughts on that, but what would it mean to you to bring big time boxing for yourself to back to Australia?
My loyal fans in Australia have been very patient waiting to see me have a professional fight, so I'm very excited for Matchroom to come to Australia and to fight in front of a home crowd. I can't wait, and hopefully it's very, very soon.
You're fighting in front of the Welsh crowd now. They're very, very loud and raucous and all this, so what are you expecting tonight in terms of the atmosphere and things like that?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great atmosphere. You could tell even just at the weigh-in, so I'm very excited for the atmosphere. I feel like when the energy is good in the crowd, I box even better, so I'm very excited for that.
Like I said, you've boxed all over the world already, and you've been very, very lucky in that sense, but obviously the travelling and all that, does that take its toll in the lead up to fights, being that the time differences and the acclimatation to everything? How do you feel right now?
I think being an Aussie, I'm quite used to it. So probably the last 10 years as an amateur in the national team, we were always travelling, training and fighting in different countries, different time zones. So I'm quite adjusted to it, to be fair. But no, I feel like I've handled it really, really well. I've settled in really well in the UK, and no, I've been very blessed with amazing opportunities in these past few months, and I'm excited to finish this first little stint on a high.
Well, you've got a great team behind you in Paul Reddy, who's right to my right hand side. You've got Eddie Lamb. I mean, your gym mate Kevin Ajagu, who's a good friend of mine. So what's it like in that gym and having that whole team behind you?
No, it's been amazing. Honestly, I've got such a great team and a great community here in the UK. I've built a little home away from home here. I definitely feel very settled, and I've been very lucky to have crossed paths with some amazing people the past few months. And yeah, it's been a blessing.
Women's boxing right now is on fire. I mean, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, big huge fight sold out at Madison Square Garden. You've got Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields talks about that's going to be another huge fight. When you see these ladies on these big mega fights, are you itching to get in there and maybe headline a big massive arena and stuff like that? So you obviously, these girls are a little bit, they're world champions right now, but how eager are you to showcase your talent at that sort of level?
Maya Baumgartner as well as another one. Women's boxing right now is absolutely buzzing. I feel like I've come over to the pro scene at the perfect time. There's huge names going around, there's huge fights happening, and no, it's so exciting, and it's definitely, that's that's all you could dream of as a fighter. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be headlining a major historic night like what happened with Taylor Serrano. That's definitely the dream for me.
We've seen girls you're super featherweight, right? Featherweight. But we've seen girls go up to super featherweight and go up to lightweight for the fight. So, I mean, you are a featherweight, but there could be opportunities up at super featherweight and maybe lightweight. I don't know how far you can go, but have you talked to your team and how does that make sense to you?
Yeah, definitely. We want to start at featherweight and work our way up, but I won a medal at the World Championships in the amateurs as a light welterweight. So I'm happy to move up where the big fights are, and that'll definitely be on the cards in the next couple of years.
I need to mention Kambosos, Haney, since it's in your country, huge at that Marvel Stadium, and what a stadium that is, and what a big fight for Australian boxing. Kambosos versus Devin Haney. Tough fight for your countrymen, but how do you see the fight yourself?
It's definitely a hard fight. I think George has done an amazing job of putting Australian boxing on the map recently. A great night of boxing, a great weekend of boxing for Australian boxing, and it's a tough ask, but I'm not going to say a prediction, but I think George, he has this mental edge and this mental toughness that is one in a million. There's not many athletes that have it, and if anyone can pull off an upset, I think it will be him.
Do you have that mental? Do you have that mental capacity the same as George?
I think I do.
Good.
I do.
Is that Aussie grit?
It's not even that. It's not even grit, because there's plenty of people that have that, but it's this undoubting self-belief and just knowing what you're capable of and knowing what you can do and trusting that.
Well, on that being said, and that the self-belief that you've got, what can the fans here in Wales and everyone watching around the world in the zone, what can they expect from Skye Nicolson tonight?
Tonight, I know.
Yeah,
wow.
I was going to say tomorrow there, but it's tonight.
I think tonight you're going to see another step up in class from me. We've been working on some new stuff in the gym and seeing great improvements in the gym, and I can't wait to showcase that for everyone tonight.
Listen, you're smashing in the pro scene right now. You're climbing them rankings. You're doing everything right now. So good luck tonight, and I'm looking forward to watching you fight. And all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Skye. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.